Hi, I'm Aaron Lay with Tennessee's Electric Co-ops, and I'd like to tell you about an incredible opportunity for high school students just like you. Each year, Tennessee's Electric Co-ops sponsor a creative writing contest, and the winners qualify for some pretty remarkable prizes. You could be 900 words away from a life-changing experience. Winners are recognized in local papers, social media, and on the cover of the Tennessee Magazine. This exposure can be valuable as you begin looking for a job or applying to college. Speaking of college, winners qualify for a share of $16,000 in scholarships to help pay for your education. The top papers in the state receive a $3,000, $2,000, or $1,000 scholarship, and delegates who remain engaged with their co-op in the year following the trip can win a $10,000 Cooperative Youth Ambassador Scholarship. Partnering colleges in the state also recognize Youth Tour delegates with scholarships of their own. Finally, Youth Tour networking opportunities can create lasting connections. There are more than 6,000 former Youth Tour delegates in Tennessee, and many more across the country. Politicians, authors, athletes, and business leaders, including Apple's CEO Tim Cook, are proud Youth Tour alumni. With so many great benefits for winners of the contest, you'll want to make sure that you enter and put forth your best writing efforts. Before starting your paper, there are a few things to keep in mind. Creative writing is unlike the essays, research papers, and other writing projects you usually tackle in school. We are asking you to craft an engaging short story. Use your imagination to create characters, settings, and a plot. Take your subject and make it fun and interesting. This is a fiction inspired by facts. There are a few simple rules. To be eligible for this contest, you must be a high school junior this year. While you'll have creative freedom, your submission must be titled Electric Cooperatives, Building a Brighter Tennessee. Your story should explain how electric co-ops are building a brighter Tennessee through investments in energy, education, broadband, community development, and more. The maximum word count is 900 words. Entries must be typed and double-spaced, and be sure to include your final word count on your cover page. How will your story be judged? 50% of your score will depend on your story sticking to the theme and your knowledge of the subject. Do your research, find out what makes the co-op model and their role in your community special. 35% of your score is based on originality and creativity, so take time to brainstorm a story that showcases all of your research in a unique, engaging way. After reading your entry, you want the judges to say, "This is a great story." The final 15% of your score will be based on the proper use of grammar and composition. Don't forget to proofread your work and clean up any mistakes, even minor ones, before submitting your story. If you are thinking, "I don't even know where to start," then I have good news. A full list of rules, resources, judging criteria, previous winning stories, and more is available online at youthtour.tnelectric.org or in the resources that may be provided by your teacher. You may be wondering why the power company is sponsoring this contest, and it's pretty simple. An electric co-op is way more than just a power company. Electric co-ops provide energy to 71% of Tennessee. That means that we serve about 1.1 million homes and businesses across the state. Co-ops operate more than 100,000 miles of power lines and invest more than $100 million each year in the power grid. While most utilities are owned by government entities or by large corporations, electric co-ops are unique because they are owned by the people that they serve. If your parents or grandparents pay their power bill to an electric cooperative, they are part owners of the co-op. They have an opportunity to vote for co-op leaders and on policies set by the co-op. This may sound like a small difference, but it impacts everything that they do. Electric co-ops are not for profit because they exist to serve consumers instead of making a profit for shareholders. Because of this, residential electric rates for co-ops in Tennessee are 17% lower than the national average. But co-ops do way more than simply keep the lights on. Way more. Co-ops were created to improve everyday life for the people and places that they serve. Energy is a big part of their mission, but they are also involved in their communities in many other ways. Co-ops are investing in the future of the communities they serve. Some are building advanced telecommunication networks to bring high-speed internet to rural Tennessee, while others are working to bring new businesses and jobs to the region. Another important way that co-ops invest in the future of their communities is by preparing you, a new generation of community leaders. That's why co-ops sponsor the Electric Cooperative Creative Writing Contest and other programs that target young people. You are the future doctors, teachers, farmers, and elected officials, and electric co-ops want you to be prepared to lead your community in bold ways. Now that you know more about Tennessee's electric co-ops and all that they do for communities across the state, I hope you are excited to get started on your short story. Remember, if you need a refresher of the information provided in this video or additional content, visit youthtour.tnelectric.org or contact your local electric co-op. I hope you have a better understanding of the Electric Cooperative Creative Writing Contest, the amazing things that you could win, and the rules and requirements. There are lots more resources on our website. Do not take this opportunity for granted. When I was in your shoes and thinking about applying, I did not fully comprehend the incredible impact that this program could have on my life. Now, as a Youth Tour alumnus myself, I can't fully put into words how much this program has meant to me. The Electric Cooperative Creative Writing Contest can change your life, and it only takes 900 words to start that journey. Speaking from experience, it is totally worth the effort that you put into this contest, and I promise you won't regret it. After all, 900 words changed my life. 900 words could do the same for you.